how many times have you forgotten to take a cable with you to charge your phone? Probably too many times for you to count, right? So this is why Josh and Monica have created contactless wireless charging with YankTech. Thanks so much for joining us. It'd be great to learn more about the tech and the product. So can you just talk us through YankTech and what we're looking at here?
Yeah, sure. So this is a completely contactless wireless charging system where you can just put your phones around. It doesn't have to be on top of this. So this is a center console of a car that we have built the prototype right now, and you can put your device anywhere around. It just needs a receiver device that captures the power, and you can charge your phone anywhere nearby.
So it's like a bubble of charging then?
A bubble of charge, yes.
Amazing. And so is that harmful? Can you tell us about the radiation involved with that?
Yeah, absolutely. So to our knowledge, we're the first company to ever pass the FCC radiation exams for high power. So this is about a 20-25 watt out unit. And the phones here and here, for example, are receiving about 5 watts. To put that in perspective, that's the equivalent of an iPhone wall charging speed. So we pass like the SAR exams, which is the FCC exams, to prove that it's safe for human RF exposure.
So that's really powerful. You know, you've got contactless wireless charging, which is the equivalent of an iPhone wall charger, but without any of the cables. So what do you see the application of this tech being? Obviously, this is an example of it within the automotive sector, but you said before that you're providing a solution for other companies for wireless charging. So can you talk me through that a bit more?
Yeah, so we don't only do the phones, but we can also do, like for automobiles, for examples, there are sensors and actuators in the car seat, so you can definitely remove harnesses from the car seats, and we can also charge like high power actuators. They usually require 50 to 70 watts, so we are not only limited to phone, which requires 5 to 10 watts, we can do high power applications as well.
And what are you hoping to achieve at CES this year by exhibiting your tech?
Yeah, so we're just really demoing for the first time publicly a lot of the private pilots that we've been working on in the automotive sector to try to gain more traction, more interest for next generation vehicles, as well as start implementing our technology in a wide range of different industry applications, from robotics to drones to aerospace, really anything that requires like some type of bottleneck for power distribution, like for wiring and cables that are really cumbersome for companies. That's where we see ourselves fitting in nicely.
And what's the range? What's the radius that you can charge your products up to? What's the limit?
Yeah, so it actually depends on the product. So for example, this center console is typically a maximum distance about a foot and a half away, but that's not a technology limitation, that's just how it's implemented. We could actually charge an entire car, and that's 5 feet, for example. So you might be like, how do you go from a foot and a half to 5 feet? Well, we have a single antenna in here, but we could have multiple antennas for a single system. So for example, we could put a similar antenna into car seats, and then you could be in the back of the vehicle and be texting, watching Netflix, and charging your phone at the same time.
That's incredible. And so people can start to say goodbye to their chargers, which are always breaking and I guess aren't environmentally friendly to produce either.
Yeah, that's true.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and good luck with the rest of the show.